Good morning to all. You join us for this T20 between Pakistan and the Netherlands. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction.
Good morning, one and all. You join us for this T20 match between Pakistan and the Netherlands. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
It's probably going to be a good batting surface throughout this match. It might just favour the team putting the pads on first. Michael opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. And right-handed batter will join him in the middle to get this innings started.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Finds the fielder with that shot. Afridi over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beautiful catch.
To lead, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. 4 runs added there. Netherlands are 4 for 1.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Mirza coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. They'll get at least one here.
Good return back from the deep. That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Straight to the fielder. Seven runs added there. Netherlands are 11 for 1.
Steady.
Yep.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Couldn't get it through the field. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Into the third over. The batting team are now on 20 for 1.
Yep.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Doesn't beat the infield.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Down on one there, slogged away. Fielder won't stop that. 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. Edged, what a ball.
End of the over. The batting team are now 34 for 1.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Whacked away.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. Netherlands 48 for 1. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
No. Terrible shot.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Yep. Yes.
shot. Should be runs here.
End of the over. The score is now 52 for 1.
Ahmed, the spinner, coming into the attack. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Those runs break the 50 partnership between these two.
Yep.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Too much room and got what it deserved. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
Colin, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
End of the 8th over.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Went for the extra pace and over-pitched. Ackerman takes advantage with a great shot through the leg side.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
End of the 9th over. The Netherlands are now 63 for 2.
Over-pitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Yep, yep.
Scott's the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Nawa's coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Nawa's over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get four.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Yes. Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Shadab coming back into the attack has done well so far.
Yeah, yeah.
Shot, should be runs here.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Onto that early, that could be four. That's a boundary save for sure.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Ending the 12th over, the Netherlands are now 88 for 3.
Yes.
couldn't get it through the field.
Yes.
Super shot, that. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
End of the 13th over.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Yep.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Everyone's gone up.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
Caught. That's a ridiculous catch.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Worked away. That's a nice single. Not too much room and got what it deserved. Gone. Caught.
Van Beek just about ready to go out in the middle. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot. Should be runs here.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Ahmed coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Well, you can't just skip down the pitch like that. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Good catch, out.
Dutt looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground. Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Yep.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It will be a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Going with spin now.
Let's go with the spinner.
Yep.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Misses everything.
That spun a long way. Very, very lucky to miss it, if I'm being totally honest.
Yep.
That was a good, strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Right out of the middle. Netherlands weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Ahmed coming back into the attack. They'll get at least one here.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. And they scamper through for a single. Good running. nice shot.
Yeah.
Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Going with pace now. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Van der Merwe, the new man in. Right-hander coming in down the order this match. He's got their tail up.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Nicely played.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Big appeal. This could be out.
Klein, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Klein gets off the mark.
No. Terrible shot. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the 19th over. The batting team are now 123 for 8.
Mirza back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely.
Yep.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Got too much room and got what it deserved.
That was a really well-timed shot off the bat, but saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Mirza with a great dive to take that. What a catch.
The right-hander in the middle, lower order batter, would want to get a few shots away and try to add a bit more scoreboard pressure.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Out! What a screamer. think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Pakistan gets their first runs of the innings. Ayub picking up a good single there.
Yep.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Two straight and punch through the leg side.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. They'll get at least one here.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. Pakistan, 15 for none.
1 gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Van Beek, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 1 from it. Pakistan, 16 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Nicely played. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's a solid shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. It's gone down. What a chance. Over Pakistan, 25 for none.
Power play half completed, and the batters are making the most of it so far. They're ahead of the required rates and going at a good clip.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Runs one.
Good return back from the deep.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. Pakistan, 34 for none.
Well, I think the bowlers would be a bit disappointed with how they've come out at the start, but they can definitely rein it in a bit still.
Goes over the top with that shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Van Beek back into the attack.
Is coming into the attack.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
There'll be runs here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Perfectly timed.
Got it away for 4, that could have point very nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. A pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty twist. Let's see how they go.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. How will he reply?
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Yep.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Seven runs added there. Pakistan, 58 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Coming into the attack.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Now that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Over Pakistan, 68 for none.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
That's a confident appeal. Not too much room and got what it deserved.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
They'll get at least one here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now on 75 for 9. Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Huge edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Wow, that's missed the lot. Big appeal. This could be out. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.
Pitches in line with the stumps.
Ayub quite confident with the challenge. You can just tell from the body language. Pretty confident, and they're going to get a second chance. Too good. That is huge.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Ayub, there's plenty from these bowlers.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. A big one, 12 runs out of there. Pakistan are 87 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Delita has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Oh, that's just too full. Ayub makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. That may be 4. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
A good innings, that's 50. simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over. 8 off it. Pakistan, a 95 for none.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. Ayub has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Straight to the fielder.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
That's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, too much room and got what it deserved.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Van der Merwe back on now.
Is coming into the attack.
Swept away fine. Should just be a single. Couldn't get it through the field. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Shot, should be runs here. Van der Merwe ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. that's 50. A simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Change of bowling, the off spinner is coming on to bowl.
How will the bowler respond?
Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. There'll be runs here. But too much room and got what it deserved. Out, super catch, right on the boundary.
Right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Edged, what a ball.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.